Hello everybody, my name is Leah and today I'm going to be telling you about one of the greatest holidays there is. One where you get to dance, party, drink Guinness till you drop, and of course get your favorite Shamrock Shake. That's right, I'm going to be talking about St. Patrick's Day. Now, you may be wondering, what do I know about St. Patrick's Day? Well, last summer I spent in Ireland and I fell in love with Irish culture. So I'm so excited I get to share my research about St. Patrick's Day with you in hopes that you will love the culture as well. St. Patrick's Day is one of the biggest holidays in the United States. It is celebrated by millions who wear green and attend festivities in order to celebrate Irish culture. Yet, many of us don't know how this holiday came to be or what it's even about. Yet, America is a melting pot full of so many cultures put together in creating this great nation. It is so important for us to understand and look at why we celebrate what we do and realize what is a part of our country. St. Patrick's Day is a celebration of a man who worked diligently to bring Christianity to Ireland and has become the great bringer of Irish culture to the world. Who exactly is St. Patrick? The early life of St. Patrick is often disregarded and forgotten, yet it is the work that he did that the Irish celebrate every March 17th. In fact, most of you probably don't know that St. Patrick wasn't even Irish, and he wasn't even the bringer of Christianity. He wasn't the first missionary, yet he is regarded as the patron saint. Encyclopedia Britannica 2017 tells us that Patrick was born in Great Britain, yet his first experience of Ireland was because he was kidnapped at 16 and forced to become a shepherd there. He was very lonely and secluded, and only could find solace in Christianity. 6 years later, we read in his autobiography called Confessio that he received a vision telling him to escape. So he got on a boat, he managed to escape, and went back to Britain, where his autobiography tells us he received another vision, calling him to be a missionary in Ireland. He began religious training, which took him 15 years to complete. But once he did, he was able to return to Ireland and preach and strengthen the Christians there, as well as convert many more. As a missionary, he became very important to the Irish. He preached to so many. History.com 2009 has a great explanation of how Patrick became so influential and beloved by the Irish. It tells us that it was because he taught in a way that respected their traditions, and their culture was integrated into the way he taught. Legends were spun around him, which increased the magnitude of his legacy. Patrick earned the respect of the Irish by using their customs and applying it to what he was teaching. The most well-known Irish symbols, such as the shamrock and the Celtic cross, were started by St. Patrick in the way that he taught. The oral traditions and legends of Ireland enhanced Patrick greatly. He became so ingrained in Irish culture that he was praised for even ridding Ireland of snakes, which was really just a metaphor for his missionary work. Legend made Patrick the patron saint of Ireland, and it kept him that way, and he is celebrated throughout the world today. Now, Patrick's legacy wasn't always celebrated throughout the world. In the beginning, when it was celebrated in America, it was ridiculed. It wasn't until Ireland had the potato famine and so many immigrants came to America that they banded together in a show of strength. Their numbers influenced politics so much that St. Patrick's Day became a must-be-celebrated event for anyone who was in politics. To give you an idea of how great their influence was, today, the Irish Americans are 7 times larger than the population of Ireland. According to Washington Post 2013, 34.5 million Americans have Irish culture today. History.com 2009 also reports that St. Patrick's Day quickly became a show of the Irish people's strength in America. Throughout the next few years, American consideration for Irish culture grew immensely. The New York St. Patrick's Day parade that we all know of today actually is the oldest civilian parade ever, and it is one of the most celebrated. It includes over 150,000 participants and 3 million spectators. Many other American cities also join in on the great celebration. Chicago even turns their whole river green. So, what was once a religious celebration throughout the years has become a day to remember Irish roots that make up the people of this world. Even though St. Patrick wasn't Irish, his influence on the people of Ireland made them desire to make him their patron, and the world loves them for it. So, next March 13, when you're drinking your Shamrock Shake, remember St. Patrick. Remember the man who started it, and the man who founded the luck of the Irish. Thank you for your attention.